my friends, how you doing? Today I want to talk about something that's very special to me, and that is my grab bag event. For those that don't follow me on social media, every single December I have this event called Grab Bag. Grab Bag is a event where I give free art for every single person that is following me, each reward being chosen randomly, so you can get either a chibi or a banner or profile picture, whatever it is. I have over 10 options that I select with a wheel of names, and this December I drew 27 free artworks. I thought this is a experience I want to talk about, not only because it was a lot and I almost burned out a little bit, but also because there's always this advice of give free art is going to give you exposure, and well, I have experience now. I also did this in the year prior, so I think I can talk about it a little bit and maybe give you an insight what free art actually means while I show you all I drew in December 2024. So to start, why is it an advice to begin with to do free art? Well, when you're starting, it is a form of gathering eyes on your art and on your account, because everybody loves free stuff, right? And that is pretty much true. The thing that some people don't talk about are the buts. But you have to have boundaries, but you have to have a limit, because otherwise you're going to just burn out drawing free stuff that don't really do that much. And the last but, exposure is not a given. It is the opportunity of exposure that you get, yes, but not the exposure. And what I mean by that is you are going to get some eyes on your art, but either not too many. Don't expect hundreds of people following you suddenly. And if you do, you also have to be prepared with the rewards that you promised if it does happen. The way my event happens is a little bit rooted in my desire to give back to people for supporting me, for following me, for being there with me, and also because with the current state of AI, there are a lot of people saying that art is being gatekept and whatever, so this is my attempt at a little revolution, I guess. I want to give opportunities for people to get free art. I know not everybody has money for it, that's completely fine. I'm not the only one who does this, but I give free art in December for every single person, and I do a giveaway on my birthday in July. Is it a lot? Well, yes and no, because take my example. I drew 27 artworks last December, right? And that means roughly 27 people interacting with my event. You're going to say, yeah, 27 people, it's little. And I'm going to say, well, sure, but I drew 27 pictures. That is a lot. You need to reframe your success in order to stay sane. Back in the day, I used to take requests on Tumblr, simply requests of whatever they wanted me to draw, and I burned out so bad because I kept drawing every single day a new picture, less quality than I can do today because I was more of a beginner, but it was still a lot of workload and mental load, and it didn't really help me at all. It just made me stay stuck in that stage, and it burned me out that I couldn't draw for the rest of my university days. Like, I think 2 years I had to take a break from art. I came back after my university and I went full time, and I still want to do this kind of rewards, but much more controlled than I used to do when I was younger. What is my advice? Should you have giveaways? Well, yes, if that makes you happy. There's a advice from this video from Celeste, and she says the best way to connect with your audience is by being your audience. What do you want to see in the world? I want to see more art. Well, I'm trying to make more art. I want to see people enjoying their art and enjoying the process of making art. So I'm sharing my process and I'm sharing my enjoyment of learning how to do art. I want to see more free art for people that can't afford it, because I was there too at one point. Well, I'm trying to give more art whenever I can, but without burning out, because if I burn out, I can't give any art at all. So there needs to be this balance. Do I suggest doing this as a beginner artist? Well, as a mid artist, what I mean by that is not mediocre, is middle, because I'm not a beginner anymore, but I'm not really pro either yet, so I'm quite in the middle, and my advice will be do it if you want to. If you decide you want to do it, don't start with expectations. I'm doing this because I want 100 more people to see my art. No, that's going to lead to dissatisfaction and burnout. Just do it to make your younger self happy for getting some free art. If you can't do it, if you don't have the time, if you don't know what to offer, there's also the option to share other people's giveaways. There are a lot of people who do it often. Try to promote them, try to interact with them, and that as well can give you exposure. Being on social media is not just, it's me, myself, and I need to grow, I need to see the numbers, I need to be famous. It's about creating a community where you can be yourself, you can create, and you can be rewarded for it in the long run. And that means interacting with your peers, not just ignoring them or being jealous at them. That's not going to help you in the long run. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. The only reason I actually did this video was because I was so proud of myself for doing this, and I enjoyed every single artwork I got to draw. I got some eyes on my art, not anything crazy, but I did get people that are enjoying my art and they shared the excitement for getting my art, and that's just all I want. And yeah, I will continue to do the grab bag event every single December. Although it was a lot and it took quite a lot of time, I couldn't finish all of them in 1 month, but I had fun. I enjoyed seeing the people that I care about, the people that support me, the names that I see popping up a lot, and I feel rewarded by doing this. Thank you for watching. Let me know if you have any topics you'd like to hear me talking about from my perspective of a mid artist, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!